once you realize that what you think and speak can become. So you got to be careful what you say and what you think, because if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can. And I learned that the hard way and many times, because you'll say and speak the wrong things. That's whether it's your health, that's whether it's your wealth. It doesn't matter. Whatever you say and think becomes. So be careful what you say and think. I always look at three pillars of success, and these are factors that I evaluate. And when I did evaluate Cerule, I was, needless to say, thoroughly impressed. And quite honestly, first and foremost, it's always going to be the products. Because you can have the greatest opportunity and income, great company, but the products really have to stand the test of time. And, with all of the research that's been done, we've got, patents, everything is just perfect. But see, the products for me, these are very different products to anything I've seen in my 35-year career. Nothing like this. I was thoroughly impressed when I saw these products and evaluated them. We're talking about very high impact super concentrates. And because of that, what's going to happen is people are going to have, really meaningful, life-changing results. And at the end of the day, we can make lots of money doing lots of different things, but if we can dramatically impact lives and change lives, change their health, change the direction of their health, there's nothing more gratifying in networking to be able to do that. In fact, when I started 35 years ago, that was my ultimate goal, was to find the products that I can put my name behind and be comfortable and excited about sharing them. There are three core foundational issues: inflammation, circulation, repair, and rebuilding. And our products with Cerule have that in spades, like major, big time. I'm so excited about that because we've got Cyactive and Cyactive Joint for the inflammation. Circulation, probably one of the major issues that everyone, along with inflammation, are dealing with. And plasma flow is the perfect solution to circulation. In fact, I saw significant circulation improvement myself personally, and also improvement in lowering inflammation as well. My gosh, we have stem enhance. We're talking at the stem cell level. I was like literally blown away, excited when I gave time to evaluate it properly. Then when I looked at the comp plan, I was very impressed, because here is a plan that fosters the right activity. That is crucial in networking. There's a perfect balance here of incentives. They pay weekly, monthly. That's crucial that you can get paid weekly. And, from the fast start enrollment bonuses to the rank advancement rewards, the matching checks, the car program bonuses, the trips, the 3% in global bonus pools. You have everything here, even, the get 3 customers and get your product for free. It's perfect. You got it all. I would like to focus just for a second, though, on the rank advancement rewards, because everyone's always looking for that track to run on. And here you have a proven track record that's easy to understand and to align with to succeed. And I am so grateful that Cerule has put that together the way they did, because to me, if people can get a really solid track and understand it, they're off to a rocket ride of success. They just got to stay the course and stay focused. When you understand this one factor, you are worth thousands of dollars an hour. Not $50, $100 an hour, thousands of dollars an hour. When you understand that, you then will understand the power of leverage, that you can achieve anything that you will put your mind to. And if you think it, speak it, it will become. I had 8 years of failure in the industry of networking. I was doing it very part-time. I was driving a bus, and I was working for the TTC here in Toronto. And I had 8 years of failures. But I got what I call my university degree in network marketing. And over those 8 years, I learned from each experience of failure how to be better and how to grow as a person and to grow as a professional networker. So when the right opportunity came along, I was ready, and everything fit into place. I would say that it's very important that for yourselves to remember, you can learn from the network giants like Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Eric Worre is awesome, Brian Tracy, Randy Gage, and many, many, many others. It's important that you understand that self-development is key. In order for your income to grow, you have to grow. You don't have to take 8 years of failure because you have, that pearl of great price. You've got Cerule. Everything is perfect. You just have to apply yourself, stay focused, be consistent and persistent, and share, and never give up. And you need to know what we call your yes-no ratio, which means if you talk to 5 people and you get a yes, well, then you need to talk to 5, 10, 15 people a day to get 1 or 2 or 3. But you guys are very fortunate because you have a company now that is going to set some incredible momentum spikes over the next year to 3 years. So you have lots of time to really ramp up, because I will tell you in 3 to 5 years, STEM Enhance Ultra is going to be very commonly known. And you'll be kicking yourself if you didn't apply yourself, because you're going to find a lot of your friends are going to be in and you're going to say, oh, shoot, I should have talked to them. Oh, shoot, I should have talked to him. Oh, I should have talked to her. So trust me when I tell you, we're at the very, very beginning. You have so much that you can accomplish in a very short period of time. We don't have a home run here, folks. We have a grand slam home run with Cerule. We are very, very blessed and very fortunate to know about this before the masses know. So you have truly a once in a life opportunity. And I know we hear that a lot, but you really truly do this time around. If people stay focused and they even just put in, say, a year to 2 years, and they are, getting to as many people as they can definitely get to a full-time income. Even though they're doing it very part-time, it's very doable within a year. Knowledge is power, but the real power is not knowledge. It's the application, the activity. That's what really where power is. Because you can know all of this and do nothing. Or all of it and do something and set the example for your team. I mean, personally, since I joined, I think I've enrolled 45 people so far. So, you have to set the pace. If you want to build big, you got to set the pace for your team. and lead as an inspired leader, and you will see that you will inspire leadership in your team if you are inspired. It's really principles of leverage, principles of teaching, and principles of training. So those really, you have to impart your enthusiasm and excitement into the efforts of others and help them and help develop leadership in them. You got to have that really strong determination and a work ethics that inspires others, and you want to find and help them find greatness within themselves. It's very, very important because everyone can be great. They can be awesome. They can really build something remarkable here if they choose to. They got to choose it though. You can't choose it for them as much as you'd love to. And this is done through three-way calls, webinars, traveling, one-on-ones, two-on-ones, three-on-ones. You got to do whatever it takes, but here's the key, to help others to succeed. See, the moment it's about you succeeding, you've lost it. You've lost it, because it's about helping others to succeed. You know, whatever you do, help others to succeed, you're going to succeed by default, you know? Right now, I'm on 8 to 9 STEM Enhance a day, 8 to 9 of the plasma flow a day. I didn't start there, of course, but I worked up to that. And I'm taking 6 of the Cyactive joint and 2 of the Cyactive every day. That's my regimen. The reason, I have health challenges and I want to deal with those health challenges not in 6 months or a year. I want to deal with them in 3 to 4 months. And I'm on track. I'm on track. Everything is improving. First and foremost, it's the question I ask. And I do it a lot either by a call or a text, because people look at their texts before they look at their emails, big time. And the question I ask them, have you heard about the stem cell regenerating nutritional called STEM Enhance Ultra? And I text that to 5, 10, 15, 20 people in a day. So people want to know, well, how did he get 45 people signed up in a little over 2 months? There you go. The second step is to send the beautiful little 8-minute video that we have on our products. Find one of your upline above that will lock arms with you. And here's the kicker. When you are engaging with somebody and they ask you a question, do not answer the question. As long as you know you've got someone in the upline, what you're going to do is you're going to acknowledge that the question was a good one. Say, that's a great question. You say, hold on, and you put them on a three-way with someone else. And when you get that person on the line with them, you say, Joe, I wasn't really sure of the answer. Even though you know the answer, it doesn't matter. But I wanted to introduce you to Ray. Ray, understands this better than I do, so I didn't want to muck it up. Ray, this is Joe. Joe, this is Ray. What's your question, Joe? And then he gives the question. That is a great question, Joe. So I acknowledge the question's great. Now you have 2 like-minded people talking to Joe. Much better chance that Joe's going to at least try the products. My goal is to help 7 leaders get to the rank of chairman. Now, if I get 7 people to the rank of chairman, do you think I'll be a chairman? You bet your sweet butts I will be. And I'll be earning a lot of matching checks to boot. And it's what you said earlier, which is a famous line from Zig Ziglar. If you help enough people to get what they want, you will always get what you want. It's not about the money, it's about, the experience, what we can give to the world, to give back. And we are so fortunate. And I am really, really excited about Andy and John. They are really top profile owners. I'm very grateful to have them at the helm because I know they have all of our best interests at heart. I mean, look at the fact that they're open now in 73 countries. I mean, we are literally poised for massive momentum growth right now, right at this moment. You could not be at the more perfect, at right time. That saying, right time at the right place. We are definitely there, and I am so excited. I can't believe it. I'm 35 years in this industry, and I feel like I felt when I started 35 years ago with that enthusiasm and that excitement. And I got to tell you, Cerule is my home, and I'm so grateful. It's kind of funny because it's like the Lord saying to me, saving the best for last. And he certainly did. And I can see him chuckling up there, knowing that my prayer that 35 years ago I asked is now finally being answered. So I'm stoked, to say the least.